Alrighty, friends. Gamers. This is the Rising Empires League. We're on Division 2 and we're watching the Viper recruits go up against Swiss Cheese. And we are watching Swiss Cheese right here with Cataclysm. Okay, gotta get used to that. And Zerkan playing the Rus and the HRE. And they are going up against Ramen on the Chinese and Dragavan as the Abbasid. We're on Continental, which is kind of one of my favorite 2v2 maps, honestly, because you have those two lanes. You have the side islands, especially for Roost. This is fun because the bounty is all the way here. Like you can literally just drive up with your ship and snipe those boar, if you care to remember that. But anyway, we have a Rus in the game, so let's check out how the Bunty game is going. Rus in the green. We have an HRE scout running around here. Unfortunately, he's not helping his buddy by preparing these deer, but he's busy collecting sheep for himself. We do see these are already denied. On the other side, China is just doing China things. I think everyone's is on water. Yeah, everyone's is on water. As you'd expect, as it should be. We're deleting that. And, well, let's see how this game goes. As far as civilizations go, you can't really go more meta as far as water is concerned. I mean, Abbasid is a little bit of an off-ish meta pick. They're with their cheaper docks, they're okay. But then again, they can boom really hard on land. And they do have a very good passive economic boost by just getting that golden age. Do you see it's 2 minutes in, first gold mine coming up. China is not yet under gold, and we have the lumber camp for Ramen already out. The official is on the way, so he's gonna boost it up by 20%, the income here. And on the other side, Rus. The Rus ships, of course, being twice as good and twice as expensive as the others. Has only one fishing boat right now. Second one is on the way. And on the other side, HRE already on their third. And shoreline fishing with the guy who built the dock. No one on gold yet except for Dragavan here. And I must say, this is probably what you would usually see here. Because Abbasid has a fixed timer on their age up. So they need to look after it. Like, they really need to gather the gold early, because otherwise they will be they'll be very sad when everyone else just ages up in 30 seconds and starts making warships. But yeah, take a look at the resources right now. Nobody really in the vicinity for the age up except for our Rus friend here. And Rus obviously with the Bunty. Almost up with the food as well. Let's check out. Shall we play a little game? Guess the Bunty. He had those two deer pack here. He probably had these two deer pack. Continental does not have any wolves, is the other thing. But you have those side boar. So how much Bunty is he at right now? We've got 187 guess for the first time. 160. 120. Yeah, I'll probably say he's like, I'll say he's on 170. Because we didn't have that yet, and it's right in the middle, and it's no, it's not 89. Let's find out. He's on 210. That's not too shabby. By the way, Kremlin coming out. The slightly nerfed Kremlin, as we call it now. Because you don't immediately get a ticket for your gremlins, which is really nice because they were super OP. Anyway, Gremlin is coming out. We do see a culturing coming out for Abbasid, as you'd expect on a water map, because they have all of that food income where they can go up to Castle Age really fast. And since this is the new patch, I'm very excited for the Gulam Rush. On the other side, HRE going on the stone. Now, this is curious. I'm assuming this is either for dock emplacements, with the dock being built down here, or it's going to be for towers on the land. Because I can neither see a second TC being useful, nor can I see a keep drop in any way, shape, or form coming up very soon. First stable coming down for the Rus. We do have an Imperial Academy finally coming up here. Yeah, High Trade House is in the far future. Dragavan almost up. And Rus already up. And now we're just waiting for China to complete their age up. And HRE is lagging a little behind here. Not sure what he's doing. But he should be dropping down his Aachen Chapel right there on the big gold, on the wood line, which is quite nice. It's just, well, it's very exposed, right? So you gotta be careful about the raids. But yeah, it's a good spot to age up here. But Dragavan is now up. Is he going to produce warships immediately? Zircon does have a horseman in the queue. So no knight. Okay, he switched it over to a knight. And let's see. Yeah, double production of the military ships here. Preservation of knowledge is already through. And we're gonna see some water aggression coming up against the HRE shortly. Second stable coming up for the Rus here. We see one horseman out. Where's the knight? Knight is still in queue. We have the Chinese up with the academy. No Barbican just yet, but we have the Warjunk coming in. Warjunk is the Springald ship for the Chinese. Rus didn't make a warship just yet. These are all fishing boats. Also kind of curious. If you're the Rus, your ships teleport the fish directly to your villagers for some reason. So what you want to do is you spread these out on as many ponds as you can and not directly in front of your dock because there's a Warjunk coming. Anyhow, the Aachen is up now. Is Dragavan already aggressing here? No, he's sitting at home and waiting. Let's check the resources here. 500 for HRE. HRE actually leading now in passive resources, but they didn't make any warships yet, so that is the reason why. And we have another forward lumber camp here. Yeah, we were watching this Warjunk here. Yeah, this is awkward. This is really awkward. Is there any warships here? Anything at all? Okay, there is nothing. There's literally nothing. He doesn't have dock emplacements either. This villager apparently died. Oh, he converted that just in time. And problem is, there's already a second Warjunk here and a demo ship for the Chinese. So, how do I put this? Zircon is in trouble. Like, his fishing eco is literally about to die if he doesn't pay attention here. Resources looking good for Dragavan. Oh, look at that. His fishing ship's just dropped off. He's about to click up to Castle Age. We do have a Rus raid right in the Chinese base. Unfortunately, we don't have the caster overlay, so we can't really check how many he killed. But there is one garrisoned here. Another one is about to come out. You gotta pay attention to that. And it's coming out and immediately dying. Yeah, that's not what you want. But at the same time, these guys are also dying. This tower here is probably fairly good at protecting that. Oh, Knight is now in the Abbasid villager line, but we do see the military wing come through, as you'd expect. Double barracks is already up. Oh, water fight. Finally some resistance on water. We do have a triple galley and one Hulk versus one Hulk double galley, and we do have the demo ship in queue and another Hulk right there. And we're next to Dragavan's home base, so his docks are actually repairing him. He's now also pulling some fishing ships. The issue with this demo ship is it's gonna be spotted out, and there's a lot of galleys here. But do they react? No reaction? Oh, he gets both! And nice snipe out here. Come on, snipe. Snipe the next one too. And the Hulk is cleaning up right there. Let's check how the Rus is doing on the other side, because Dragavan seems to have this water battle well in hand. On the other side, okay, Rus is actually putting up some resistance here. Double demo. We have the junk and the demo ship run away. The galley is right there, but yeah, that's not how you want to use your demos. Don't run them into archer ships. This is so awkward. Like, Dragavan should probably send some spears over if His teammate does not want to protect himself. This guy is about to die. Night Charge coming through. Third dock is about to go up. And, oh yeah, he pulled those just in time. But now Dragavan is Castle Age. Let's look at his queue. Here we are. Gulams coming right up. Let's go. Oh, and that is a big HRE fleet here. Let's see how HRE is doing right there. We have them mostly gathering wood, a few on the gold. How are we looking for resources? Not yet in Castle Age territory. Dragavan already sitting on another 1,000 food, but that's a lot of HRE archer ships, so he's gonna lose a whole bunch of fishing ships here. He does have a lot of hulks. Oh, but that's a nasty hit. Dragavan trying to repair here, and he snipes out most of the archer ships. There's a lot of fishing going down, however, and on the other side, no damage so far, but the damage is coming on land. And it's queued straight to the gold mine. The good lambs, yeah, let's just call them the good lambs. I'm looking forward to casting many good lamb games. Next attack wave coming up for Ramen here. Dragavan the only one Castle Age yet. And I don't like how this is looking for our team Swiss cheese here, because the men-at-arms, these are essentially men-at-arms with multi-attack, they are inside of the HRE villager line, and there's nothing here, nothing, no protection. Even if he were to win water fully now, and it's not clear that he's actually going to do that, well, his villagers are about to be fully idled at home on the land. Yeah, HRE is going fully after the fishing ships here, not wanting to let Abbasid have their fishing economy. There's still some alive at the back. By the way, China winning the other water war. Rus pulling back their ships, which they can do because, you know, they teleport. So Rus is the least damaged by having to pull away their ships. Next demo ship hit, double hit, taking out both. Oh, and yeah, this is now the HRE economy. There's the Burgrave Palace, so he's gonna put up some resistance because he still has the fishing. But let's take a look at his resources. He has some wood, so all he can make essentially is spears right now, unless these guys drop off a whole lot of gold. 20 gold per man-at-arms. But there's so many Gulams here already. The Goodlands. And how's this looking? Dragavan winning or rather pushing back the HRE water aggression. His entire economy is idled. The Burgrave cannot keep up. There's men-at-arms now pumping out, but yeah, there's the Burgrave at home on the other side, just pumping the good lads. And where's his blacksmith? There it is. We already see the iron undermesh through, and we're gonna see some bloomery afterwards, I'm fully expecting. Yeah, essentially, Cataclysm is dead here. Can his Rus teammate help him in any way? Oh, Zirkan is floating 1,500 resources there. 1,500 wood, but he just can't get a leg back up on water. Because the Chinese war machine is already up and running and coming for him. He's putting back more docks back here. And at the same time, how is HRE looking on the water? Still healthy, still fishing. But Cataclysm is not getting any gold anymore. All his villagers, essentially, let's switch to his perspective. He has 53, let's actually check like this. He has 34 villagers. 15 of those are inside this building, and the others are running. So yeah, I'd say this game is going pretty well for Team Viper recruits here. Very well indeed. Cataclysm trying to make a play for it on the water again with the double hulks, but there's also double hulk on the other side. Dragavan should probably pull back these archer ships, but yeah. And on the other side, Ramen is pushing in with the Chinese warships. There's a lot of hulks here, one galley, and Cataclysm taps out. Yeah,